I'm Spencer.
And I'm Rosie.
This is the Itch Network, and we're here to review God of War
4.
It's just God of War.
Oh.
For the PS4.
Maybe that's where I got it from.
Can you kill something that big?
So, God of War is made by Santa Monica Studio, and on the back it says, living as a man outside the shadow of the gods, Kratos, along with his son Atreus, must venture into the brutal Norse wilds as they fight to fulfill a deeply personal quest.
Aww.
Basically what happens is Kratos' wife and Atreus' mother has passed away.
Oh, he tried again. Like, he tried having a family again after that first traumatic experience.
Yeah.
Okay, good for him.
And she died, so they're taking her ashes, and she has instructed them to go to the tallest peak in all of the lands to drop her ashes.
That's okay. Well, I guess this is Norseman, but that doesn't sound worth the effort. Just put me.
Oh, it is not worth the effort. I will tell you that. Throughout your quest, you will fight trolls and golems and rabid creatures and frozen monsters and all these different beasts and dragons up until the eventual goal is achieved. And you'll also probably fight some gods mixed in with it.
Jesus.
Yeah. But you'll fight B-list gods. You won't fight the main ones. And this definitely sets itself up for more.
Okay, great. Cool.
So I'm sure this is not the first time we'll experience God of War screaming out boy.
Boy.
Yeah.
I've actually seen so many trailers on that.
This is a good game. I mean, obviously, I think everybody's reviewed it at this point, and they said it's great, and it is. If this is the game of the year, it'll be a very disappointing year.
Why? From what I've seen, a lot of the reviews have been 10 out of 10, people loving it, a whole bunch of memes and all sorts of people talking great praise about it. I haven't actually heard anything bad about it.
No, there's nothing bad about it. But
so
I don't know. There's just nothing. It's a good game. It should be on a list of game of the years. But this is not. I don't know. It's just.
You think
it follows a very well-worn formula of games these days. Like the Tomb Raiders, The Last of Us. This, like any of the WB games. It just follows that traditional formula to a T. Granted, it's absolutely beautiful. The effects in the game are stunning. The different environments that you come to all look different and have all these amazing particle effects. I mean, it looks beautiful. The voice acting is perfect. There's not a character in here that sounds bad. Specifically the dwarves. There's a dwarf that's very, very funny. That has gets sick easily and doesn't it gets grossed out by everything.
Very sanitary.
Yeah, and he is hilarious.
So I mean, and how's the gameplay itself?
The gameplay is good. You have your axe. Right. You throw it, you pull it back. That's kind of a cool feature. So you can kind of throw it, do melee, and then pull your axe back. Keep going, rinse, repeat. Atreus, I really like that. I wasn't sure if I was going to like the idea of adding the kid into it, but I actually really got into the bow. He works with the square button, and you rapid fire people with it, and it's just a little extra damage. Sometimes he attacks people and stuns them and holds them in place so they can't move.
With the bow?
No, with a little knife.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you can upgrade his ability. He's got his own skill tree, which is really cool. It does everything that you would expect a game right now to do. And that's...
I'm a little confused. Can you go a little bit into it without going too long?
Yeah, so I mean, everything's got their skill trees. You can find rare items as mostly rare crafting items.
Just crafting in this game?
Yeah, but it's not like a Witcher crafting system. It's more of you have this new item, so you can get the newest item that's on your upgrade path.
Oh, okay.
So you can upgrade the axe.
Pseudo crafting, essentially, just kind of like
Yeah,
building
it's like a forced progression.
Yeah, so I would say it's just going up, but the necessary upgrades are items. That you
Yeah,
can
it's
find
like
around
the boss you're
world.
gonna fight here has the upgrade you need for your axe.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cool. So there's that, and you can upgrade different parts of your weapon, so you can augment them, and they get additional effects. And your level, your character does have a level. It's more based on your gear. It's like your gear score raises your level.
Oh, your gear score raises your level, so there's no. Wait, you get levels?
Yeah, I mean,
Is there levels in a God of War?
again, your level is your gear score. You do get experience,
Okay.
but really the experience is used for upgrading your abilities.
Okay, so because I remember that being experienced to level up like your weapons and such, but not really. You level up yourself, which I guess now it's just the weapons again, right?
Yeah, it's just your
okay.
gear
So
score.
it's the same old God of War shenanigans.
But anyway, so there's the gameplay for you. It's a lot of, it's visceral, obviously. It's bloody. My one complaint here is that there was like a lot of the same animations going on. You fight the big guys, the trolls, I guess, or
Trolls.
whatever. You fight them a lot, and you always kill them the same way. And I didn't really play too much of the God of War series before. I played a little bit of the first one and none of the other ones. And I remember there being like a wide variety of like death animations and
It was, if I remember, it's for the bosses essentially.
yeah,
Are the trolls bosses, or are they just?
they're like mini bosses, but they
Oh,
they
then-
keep coming up, and you have a couple options. You can kill them, or you can jump on their backs and like they just start smashing things.
Okay, no, that's actually in God of War, the original 3.
Yeah,
In which, like, there's like big enemies and you can like semi-control them. Like you would stab them in the head and then they'll be like, ah! And
Yeah.
then you can, so the animation thing, that may actually still be something that came from the old God
but
of War.
I was just hoping for a little more variety, because it's always kind of his thing where he's very destructive. That's the play, right?
Right.
He's a destructive guy, and he solves things by being destructive
Brute.
and brutish. But he really just fought everything the same way in this game. There's only a couple different scenes where you really get to see his creativity and being a monster. But those were cool scenes. Like the dragon fight was really, really neat.
Maybe the whole killing of, maybe he's just gotten old fashioned, He's
Yeah.
a little older, so he's like, I know this is effective, so let me just kill him this way.
Yeah, he knows the most effective way to it. Doesn't need to do any more flips.
Right.
He's an old man.
Old man.
Story-wise, it's good. I definitely didn't get as emotionally attached to this as I thought I would. It follows some beats that you'll know are going to happen. There are some surprises in it, but they didn't really last very long. It would stray from what you thought was going to happen, and then it just quickly went back.
Oh.
But I mean, it has what you would expect. He's got a son he's not super, super close to.
Right.
It turns out he's a good father.
Right.
That's the story you were expecting. It's the story you got.
Yeah, from what I've seen and heard, apparently he doesn't necessarily abandon him when the mom was around. He just kind of like, he comes and goes a lot. Because apparently, like, I remember seeing the first trailer, like, yeah, I know I don't never go on hunts with you and your mom. So he was always around, but it doesn't seem
Yeah,
like
that's definitely what it seems like. His relationship with his son is strained at the beginning. But his son, I mean, it wasn't like an Ellie and Joel situation.
That's great.
Because they weren't like at each other's throats.
That's great. Well, I don't want to see that again.
Right. But at the same time, it kind of hurts the tension of that.
I think
Because
that's
they're just like,
awkward around each other.
yeah.
And I think that's honestly that's very relatable, especially like you have someone who's around, kind of like me and my dad, who's, well, I'll be personal a little bit, like he's he's in he's in another state. I'm here. We kind of have awkward conversations, but when we're around, it's good times.
Yeah.
But it gets awkward unless we have long periods of time together and to get to know each other all over again. So I think is that kind of how it happens here too? Where maybe to get a little closer?
Yeah,
the
I mean, they
journey?
definitely get closer. And he calls him boy a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah. Boys apparently.
Calls him boy a lot.
Doesn't have a name.
It has a little bit of an open world element to it, but not a lot. It's pretty linear. But once you get to the river, it kind of opens you up to a lot of possibilities. But for the most part, it's pretty linear path. It took me about 15 hours to beat. I played it on easy because I don't have a lot of time. I would recommend playing on a harder difficulty because the combat on easy is kind of a joke, obviously. But I got stuff to do. But it's a good game. In the combat, you can really delve into it. And then there's the content afterwards is like Valkyries and things you can hunt.
Oh.
But the game definitely sets itself up for more God of Wars. I expect a trilogy out of it. And I was kind of disappointed because you don't fight a lot of the major gods in this.
That's fine.
I think they're saving them.
Yeah. It's good that they just put out like some of the B tier character gods.
Yeah.
Just just to get that out of the way. Because you wouldn't want to go fight like Odin right off the bat and then fight someone weaker later,
Yeah.
So
yeah, it would hurt it. So I'm assuming they're going for the trilogy, which makes this a soft reboot, as it were.
That's good.
They're bringing it back. And there's a big twist ending that I won't spoil, but there's definitely some twists in here.
Ooh.
So, do I recommend it? Yeah, I recommend it. And probably for $60, it's
okay.
It's worth it. I thought it would be a little bit more creative, but it was not.
We may have to have like a post review on what you thought it was going to be, like maybe even a spoiler.
No, I would love to do a spoiler review, but obviously you can't.
Not this one, but $60 worth it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm Spencer.
I'm Rosie.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.